Now again, I'm trying to think like I don't have any knowledge about Angular yet. I don't understand what's going on here. That would probably make sense for you right now since you probably don't quite understand what's going on if you're new to this Ionic setup. But when I look at this code now, what do I see? Well, I see that if I click this button, I should call something called open page, right? I should activate a function called open page, and I'm sending in the page that I got for this button right here that I'm showing the title for, right? I hope that would make a bit of sense because we'll get back to how these guys work. But right now, just think of this. When you see something like this, it's a click event. So when I click the button, I'm calling something called open page, and I'm sending in the actual page that I just clicked right here for that button. But how do we get to it? What is open page? Well, again, whenever you see information inside Ionic and Angular in the HTML page, if you see stuff like this, pages, if you see stuff like this, it must be a function, it must be information that I'm getting from within the TS file. And right now, since I see parentheses here, I know it's not a property, it's not just a single property, it's actually a function I need to find inside my TS file. So let's have a look in the TS file if there's something called open page. And of course there is. Right here there's something called open page in the bottom. Now that's actually grabbing a page. What page? Well, the current page you just clicked, right? So if you click the one called home, that's the home page. If you click the one called list, that's the list page you're passing in, right? So now we have the actual page that we're passing in. And that is, if we go back to our component here, what is the page? Well, that's actually a component. So it's either the home page component or the list page component. We'll look at those soon. So now we're passing in those components. Now the cool thing is that when we have such a page, we can actually go and grab the component, and in our navigation system we can set that as the root component, meaning that now we're going to display that page on our phone. So let's try and have a look here again. Think of it this way. Now I'm grabbing all the pages, I'm presenting them with one component, one title right here, and behind the scenes I also know what component belongs to, another title, and also what component does it belong to. When I click this guy, I set the page. Let me just try and show you in code. When I click this guy, I actually go in here and call open page right here, click open page with the actual page. So maybe it's the home page. And in here, I take that home page now, grab the component from that page and put it as the root of my application, meaning that's what I want to present right now. Home page, clicking as the root, and we have the home. List page, open page, clicking, now we have it as the root. So that's kind of how you navigate with this menu, and depending on what you click, you kind of set that as the root component, and automatically Ionic will figure out to make the menu slide back and stuff like that. So yay, we just figured out how that works. And again, what you need to grab from this lesson is kind of, when you see events like this, we will dive more into them, but right now this is a click event, and when I click the page, what do I want to do? Well, I want to call a function in the TypeScript file that's called open page, and I want to send in the page depending on what page we're on right now, the button that I'm actually clicking, then I'll have a specific page, and I want to pass that into that function. Then I can look at the function in here, Kazumi, and I can actually set the root of the navigation right now. I could do other stuff in here, but that's what we're doing. Sweet. So now we kind of know how we navigate right now. Let's also figure out what pages actually are. See you next time.